A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So we begin with which verse? Surah Al-Baqarah. And if you remember last time, we did the first 5 verses. No, first 5 verses, right?
Yeah.
Can anyone revise those?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Surah Al-Baqarah.
Mm-hmm.
This is Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Mm-hmm.
Alif Lam
Mm-mm. Yu'minuna.
Yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna as-salata wa mimma razaqnahum
Mm-hmm.
wallazina
yu'minuna bima
unzila
ilayka wa ma unzila
min qablika.
Very good. Wa bil akhirati hum yuqinuna. Yeah.
Ulaika ala huda min rabbihim wa ulaika
humul muflihun. Very good. Jazakallah khair. So this was the part that deals with those people who have belief, with the believers. Today, when we begin, it is going to deal with people who are the disbelievers, who don't believe. Okay? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innal lazina. Inna allazina. Inna allazina kafaru. Sawa'un alayhim a anzartahum am lam tunzirhum la yu'minun. Khatamallah ala qulubihim wa ala sam'ihim wa ala absarihim ghishawa walahum azabun azim. So these are the 2 verses that are for the non-believers. See, as soon as somebody invites people to the truth in this world, whether it was Jesus, whether it was Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whether it was Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam, all these prophets, when they call people to the truth, when they say, come and, let's believe in one true Allah, one true God, people immediately divide into 3 groups. One group is the one who believes, the one that we studied last time. Inna allazina yu'minuna bil ghaib. They immediately believe in the unseen. They know that we cannot see Allah, but they believe. The second group is who reject, who say, this is not possible. What is he talking about? Or what is she saying? We cannot see this Allah. We have never seen Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. We don't know the angels. What is this? They disbelieve. This is that second group, the one who disbelieves. Okay. Now for the meanings, inna, indeed. In Arabic, when you want to confirm something, when you want to say that indeed this is like this, so you say inna. And then what does allazina mean? Remember we did it last time? People. So indeed the people. And then it says kafaru. So can you tell what is the root here? Kafara. Yes, exactly. Ka fa ra. Who means them. And what does kafara mean? Who is a kafir?
Shaitan.
Non-believers. It's like shaitan, but they are the non-believing people. The one who rejects the truth. Also, kafara has a very interesting meaning. It is somebody who is ungrateful. So they're not thankful. Okay. So indeed, the people who rejected the truth. Okay. Sawa'un. Sawa'un means equal. It is equal. Alayhim. Ala is upon. Upon. Him is him or whom? Them. Them. It's a collective. So them. Indeed, the people who reject the truth, it is equal upon them. This is whether. Whether. And then there's the word anzartahum. So nazara, this is a special word here. Noon zal ra. Inzar is one of the teachings in the Quran. Nazara means warning. Indeed, the people who reject the truth, it is equal upon them whether you give them the warning. Anzar, ta is you. So, O Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or O believer, it is equal upon them. Whether you give them the warning, whom is again them, lam, or no, or not. And then ta again, what is ta in Arabic? You. You. And then again is the same word, nazara. So what does nazara mean? Warning. So this nazara again is warning. And whom is them. So, O believers, O whoever is studying the Quran and is inviting people to the Quran, O Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, indeed the people who reject the truth, people who who know the truth, who listen to the truth, and they reject it immediately. It is equal upon them, whether you warn them or you don't warn them. This is a very, very, very scary thing. Allah is saying that if you reject the truth, we are not going to impose the truth on you. The truth is not going to come and hit you on the head. The truth is out there. It is your choice. So if you refuse and reject the truth, that's it. Once you reject it, next time you hear it, it's not going to affect you. Next time you hear it, you will not even understand. Why? Why is that? And then Allah says, La. La is no. Yu'minun. Remember? Yu'minuna bil ghaib. What did that mean? يؤمنون. Believe. So they will not believe. Indeed, the people who reject the truth, it is equal upon them whether you warn them, give them a warning about the day of judgment, give them a warning that Allah is going to be upset. Whether you warn them or you don't warn them, la yu'minun, they will not believe. And the next verse explains why. Why? I mean, we are believers. We are very fortunate that we are born in believing family. But then there are people who simply reject, who do not believe. And why is that? It's so hard to understand. The thing is, Allah says, Khatamallahu. There is a patient. When this comes, this means that this is the person who's doing that thing. He's the actual performer of the deed. So Allah is doing something. Khatam. Khatam means seal. Allah, ala, upon, and then is qulub. Qulub is from the root qalb, and then whom is whom. Qalb means heart. Okay, and qulub is the plural of qalb. Qalb is one heart, qulub is many hearts. Qulubihim, their hearts. See what Allah is saying? Allah has sealed their hearts. Allah has placed a seal upon their hearts. Okay? Wa, and Allah, upon sam'ihim, sama'a. This means ears. Him is them, there. So Allah has placed a seal upon their hearts and upon their ears, which means their ears are sealed as well. Wa, and Allah, upon absarihim, ba, sara. This is them. Basara is sight, vision, eyes. Ghishawa, ghain, sheen. Yeah. This means a curtain, a covering. Wa, and la. What is la in Arabic? Remember, I don't know if I taught you last time. La is
No.
No, that is la. That is la.
Okay.
One la is for. Yeah. Walahum, and for them, azab. Azab means, it's a very bad word. Torment, punishment. Punishment. Azim, great. So Allah has explained about the non-believers or the disbelievers, which is the second group. The first group is the believers. They are good. Ulaika humul muflihun. They are going to get the eternal success. The second group is disbelievers. And these are the people who listen to the truth and then they just reject it based on their own interests. Like if you tell somebody don't lie, and they tell you that nobody can survive without lying, I have to lie. Or if you tell somebody, don't take away people's rights, don't hurt people. And they will tell you, I have to do it. I cannot listen to you. This is my line of work. I have to steal, I have to lie, I have to do bad things because this is my survival. You must have seen these people. About these people, Allah is saying, indeed, the people who reject the truth, sawa'un alayhim, it is equal upon them. And Allah is saying this to us, saying this to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whether you warn them, whether you tell them that Allah is going to be upset with you. See, there are people like habitual liars, and you tell them that, you don't lie. Allah is going to be, and they laugh at you. They say, where is Allah? Who is Allah? If I don't lie, I'll be fired from my job, for example. If I don't lie, I will lose such and such thing, you know. If I don't lie, if I don't take interest, for example, because interest is haram. If I don't take interest, I'll be poor. So they absolutely reject. They just say, no way. No Allah, nothing. Don't fight with me. These are the people that Allah is saying it is equal upon them, whether you want them or you don't want them, la yu'minu. They are not going to be faith. They're not going to have a belief. It is not something that you can push on somebody. It comes from Allah. Okay? Yeah, we can tell them. We can tell them that this is wrong, this is right, this is good, this is bad. But we should not expect them to be something else just because we said it. Okay? Why? Why is that? Because once you reject Allah's order, once you reject what Allah wants you to do, khatam Allah. Allah puts a seal, ala khulubihim, upon their hearts. So qalb is this part in our actual heart, like there's a physical heart that we have in our chest that pumps the blood and does all the things. This heart has a center in it, which is the qalb. And it is the qalb where the guidance comes. Like in Quran, Allah says that, O Muhammad, it is upon your qalb that the Quran is revealed. So there's a point in the heart where all the guidance comes, and that is the qalb. And Allah says that those rejectors of the truth, we have placed a seal upon their hearts. They're not going to understand. They're never going to listen to you. وَعَلَى سَمْعِهِمْ, and upon their ears is a seal as well. So while they hear everything, they cannot hear the truth. It's very, very unfortunate. If you think about it, you actually don't feel angry, you feel sorry for those people, for godless people, because they cannot hear the truth. Allah has done the programming such that the ears are working, but they don't hear the truth. وَعَلَىٰ أَبْصَارِهِمْ غِشَاوَةٌ, and upon their eyes is a cover, a curtain. And what is the curtain? I mean, they're not blind. Bad people are not blind. Some of them have better eyes than us. They have better hearing than us. But what is Allah saying? That, their ears are sealed and their eyes are covered. And what? What are they missing? What they are missing, walahum, and for them, azabun azim. There is a very big punishment. This is what they are missing. This is what they cannot hear. This is what they cannot see, because they're too involved in their, worldly corruptions and their little lies and their things, and they have lost the vision, they've lost the sight of the punishment or the torment that is coming to them. Okay, so just two ayahs about the disbelievers. That's it, they're gone. We can only pray for them. We can only say, oh Allah, help them, guide them. Okay. So the lesson for us here is one must never reject the truth. If you hear the truth, if if whatever, think about it. It's not that you just come out and say, I don't believe you. No, think about it. In the end, you may end up believing it. Okay. Okay. So, moving on. After this is a rather a long portion where Allah says, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ وَمِنْ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَقُولُ آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ. في قلوبهم, again that word, في قلوب, مرض فزادهم الله. It's okay, it's okay. الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. All right. So these are three verses. This is number 10. This is 10. Bismillah. 9 and 8. Now is a very special group. First group was, they said, Amanna Billahi. Yes, we believe in Allah. Right? The second group was, no, no way. We don't believe. We are never going to believe. We are fine. We don't need Allah. Okay? The third group is, this is a very weird group. This is a very unusual group. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, and among or from. An-nas is for humans, humanity, people, like al-lazina. Al-lazina is an entity, anybody. An-nas is humans. Okay? So from among the people, from among the humans, man, the or that, yaqulu. He, yes, we need, I knew it was slipping. Fine. Or you may need to hold it. Is it stable now? Yeah, I think it's going to be stable now, inshallah. Right. Right? Good. Man yaqulu. He says. That person or those people say. Amanna. This is aman and na. And what is aman? Iman. Excellent. Belief or faith. Na is us or me. right? So among the people, there are people who say that we believe. Billahi, we believe in Allah or upon Allah. We believe in Allah. That means that, yeah, we believe in Allah, of course. We believe. Wa and bil yawmi, with the day al-akhir, which means end. So what day is this? The last day, the day of judgment. Okay? Wa and ma. No, not. Whom they bimu'minin, with the believers. Who are these people? These are the people who say that I believe, amanna billahi, I believe in Allah. I have iman in Allah, wa bil yawmil akhir, and upon the day of judgment. Wa ma hum bimu'minin, but they don't have the iman. This is a very dangerous group of people. What are they called? So see, they're saying one thing with their mouth, but they're not doing it. This is the weirdest group of hypocrites. Okay. And actually, see, there are only 5 ayah for the believers. There are only 2 ayahs for the non-believers. Now we are going to study, I think, 8 or 9 ayahs only about the hypocrites, because they're so complicated. They're such twisted people. It's very difficult to understand. Okay. So among the people, there are those who say that amanna billahi, I believe in Allah, wa bil yawmil akhir, and upon the day of judgment, wa ma hum bimu'minin, and they are not believers. The important thing is also, it says yaqulu. So while they say it with their mouths, they don't act according to it. There's so many, even we are among those Muslims, I think. We believe in everything, and we believe in Qiyamah, and we believe in Allah. And then, sometimes we are not praying and we are not fasting. We are doing things that we are not supposed to do. We may be lying. Okay. So Allah says that there is one group that believes, there's another group that disbelieves, does not believe. But then there is a third group who says that we believe, but they don't believe. Okay. يخادعون خدع. Khada means they cheat. They make a false appearance. They cheat actually. This is yukhadi'una. So they cheat Allah. They cheat with Allah. And not only do they cheat with Allah, wa and allazina, those people, amanu, who believe. See, because when they say that we believe in Allah, that means that they are Muslims, or at least they look Muslims. So they think that they are cheating with Allah, which means that they will say that I believe in Allah and not do anything what Allah tells us to do, and yet they will be considered believers. Right? See how many times we do things just to look like something. We don't mean to do those things, but we do those things maybe to impress others. We don't believe in those things, but we just do it to be among the crowd, to be among the in people. That is why we are doing those things. So these are the people, they do these things to look like believers, and they think that they're cheating Allah, and people who believe, wa, and ma. No. يخدعون, cheating, illa, except, أنفسهم. Nafas, noon, fa, sin. Noon, fa, sin means self. So they're not cheating Allah or the believers. وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ, they are not cheating except themselves. Wa and ma, no. Yash'urun, they have the realization. So these people, and usually people who can act very well and people who can act what they are not. People think that they're very, very intelligent. They're very smart, and they do, and they can belong in any group and they can make fools of other people, right? Allah is saying that they think that they can cheat Allah and the people who believe, but they're not cheating anyone except themselves. But they have no realization. So how are these people fooling themselves? Can you tell? Can you make a guess? No, those are the disbelievers. These people have open ears. These people, how are they fooling themselves? See, a hypocrite is coming to the masjid and maybe is doing all the right things, and yet he or she is lying, he or she is drinking, he or she is doing bad things, outside of the community. So how are they fooling themselves? They're actually damaging themselves. They're actually harming themselves. And in the end, they are the ones who are going to go to Jahannam and not anybody else. So a hypocrite who thinks that he or she can fool Allah or he or she can fool the believers is actually fooling himself. Okay? And the reason for this is the reason for hypocrisy. Fi qulubihim. Fi means inside. Qulub, again the same word. Qalb, which is heart. So in their hearts, fi qulubihim maradun. Maradun means disease. Fazada, fa, therefore. This is fa is wherever fa comes, it means therefore. Zad, da, alif, dal. Increase. Whom? For them. Or them. Fi qulubihim maradun. In their hearts is a disease. Fazada. Therefore, increased them Allahu. Allah. Maradan. The disease. Wa and lahum. For them. Azab. What was azab? Remember last time? Azabun azreem. Azab meant, we just did it with the disbelievers. Azab means torment, punishment. And Aleen means painful. I will explain these in detail. Bima kanu, because of. Because them or they, yakzibun, they're lying. Okay. So This is slightly more complicated. This is not just a simple belief or disbelief. Okay. These are the people who are hypocrites who have two faces. One face is for me, one face for you, one face for the world, one face for the family, one face for their own private, things. One face is for somebody else. So these people, Allah says that وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, and among the people, مَن يَقُولُ, there are people who say, Amanna billahi, I believe in Allah. I have faith in Allah. وَبِالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ, and I believe in the day of judgment. وَمَا هُمْ بِمُؤْمِنِينَ, and they are not believers. They are not among the believers. يُخَادِعُونَ, they cheat Allah. They cheat Allah. They think that they're cheating Allah. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, and those who believe. So simple believers, these hypocrites think that they are cheating those believers. وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ, and they do not cheat. إِلَّا, except أَنفُسَهُمْ, themselves. وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ, and they have no realization. They're heedless. They don't care. They are just, they've left everything good, basically. فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ, in their hearts is a disease. فَزَادَهُمْ, therefore increase them Allahu. Allah has increased them maradan, in their disease. وَلَهُمْ, and for them azabun, is a torment, is a punishment, alim, painful. Remember what the disbelievers were getting? What kind of azab were they getting?
Right.
No. This is azabun alim. What was their azab? Remember? Great. Azabun azim. Yes. That was a different word. So for hypocrites, the torment is different. Bima kanu, because they yakzibun, they are liars. Okay. So I'm going to go into the detail of this lesson because it's very, it needs a lot of thinking. It's not a simple lesson. Let me just stop the recording here.